Good afternoon. My name is Kevin Boatwright, and I'm a fourth year, 5-year MBA major from Atlanta, Georgia. And today I will be presenting my company's pitch proposal. So, the name of my company is KB Financial Incorporated. And so, the purpose of KB Financial, this will serve as a financial firm dedicated to building wealth in the Black and Brown communities across the U.S. So first we'll start off sort of like on the East Coast where I'm located in Atlanta, Georgia. Then we'll move on from there. So problem worth solving. There is a huge, like entirely too huge wealth gap between Black and Brown families and Caucasian families across the globe, or really across the globe, then more specifically in the US. This huge issue is nationwide, and it just really needs to be resolved. The system is a lot of systemic racism that sort of intertwines within the U.S. and that really doesn't allow Black families to even know about different things, different ways to build wealth. So that will be my main focus and main solution, or main focus to the problem of the wealth gap. Bringing those real key insights on how to build wealth, whether it's building up to $500,000, building up to $1 million. Not saying that's not a lot of money, but there is levels and it's scales to the way wealth can be built. So I just want to reveal that information to those of my community. And so as you can see on the chart, the median net worth, huge gap right here, and also the mean net worth. The gap is even wider. It's even wider. So we just really have to handle these issues. And Black people are the lowest of them all. So our solution: we will provide insight on everything the rich do to stay wealthy, teach clients about investing, taxes, life insurance, and real estate. Also implement plans to build wealth with just the different clients. Now my target market. So according to the chart, um, I'm glad that numbers are starting to weigh out differently, but 60% of the population is Caucasian, 18.5 is Hispanic, 12.2% of the population is Black, and 5.6 is Asian. It's a small percentage that's of other ethnicities, but these four are the main groups. So according to the according to percentages that I've seen, the middle class is approximately 60% of the population, of the entire population. And so, because our US population is about 331 million, 60% of that would be 190 million. But this does not encompass, the Black people. So, therefore, I took another 12.2% of, the percentage of the middle class to determine um, 24.3 million African Americans, around that, approximately that number in the middle class, which would be my target market, you know, starting off, and then we can move on from there. So, of course, there's plenty of competition. Major banks, other financial firms, business managers are perceived as competition in this market as well. And even social media comes to play as a market disruptor. So, um, it's just really key for me to kind of stand out, in the way of me being a Black person, me being able to relate to others um, of my same background will definitely be a plus, or my sort of marketing strategy in that function. So in terms of funding, I just guesstimated a number. I said around $1 million. Half will be used as operating capital, handling startup expenses, like salaries for the team, and any overhead that would be needed to be covered. The next half will be used to start a hedge fund, to really jumpstart our money into flowing and having that money invested, we'll invest in the market, real estate, and also get into insurance down the line as more cash flow comes and things of that nature. In terms of sales and marketing, we will develop a website offering and explaining all of our services. So the tax, the insurance, everything, all the classes. Um, also thought about getting into maybe writing different manuals, different books, stuff like that. Sales will be done by everyone at the firm to begin with because we won't have a huge team, maybe 4 to 7 people max. So we will definitely everyone will be pushing to push sales, bring referrals in, bring clients in, and all of that stuff. Excuse me. In terms of marketing, we will have social media pages for free marketing. Social media is a great way to just enter the space of advertising. Then you can also pay for like Facebook ads, Instagram ads, Twitter ads, all types of things. Without paying hefty prices for a commercial, a billboard, or something like that. How they were, you know, uh, earlier for our time. Client referrals will also be a main source of marketing and bringing in sales and revenue. Because if we produce them results, they're going to go out and tell their friends, stuff like that, refer them to us. In terms of revenue streams, our profits will be the results of commissions of gains we have made for our clients. We'll charge for tech services and also planning insight. Um, we will have maybe like a weekly newsletter subscription, providing like investment tips and also just telling people ways to increase their wealth. So whether that's we've thought about either the weekly newspaper subscription or like a like I said, the manuals or the books could also come into play for that. And also getting into insurance. When you think about it, it's not. I don't think it's any black-owned insurance companies. I have to, fact check myself, but none that's really heavy hitters. Insurance is a big game to play, and if you don't really know the game, then you will get kind of messed over by the game. So um, that'll definitely be a way to assist people of my background to make sure that they're signing up for the right things and all types of stuff. Major costs, there will be no real major costs because we will not get a brick or mortar building. Only thing we'll need to cover is salaries beginning for the team members to ensure good team members, and also yeah, so it's not like we'll just we can do a lot of things remote because of our technological world now. We can do a lot of remote things. We also, yeah, so like I said, we won't acquire a building until we have major clients, major cash flow and milestones. So we'll start up and then just go on a 100 clients, 1,000 clients, keep moving from there. We need to build our Dun and Bradstreet number and acquire insurance license. So those are the major milestones that I really want to implement in KB Financial to ensure that, we're on the right path to bringing more wealth in our Black and Brown communities. And also looking at our team members, CEO, we'll have a head of sales, we'll have a head of marketing, and then a head of financial analysis. So the financial analysis will be, really key part in terms of, investment tips and things like that. But sales and marketing, don't, downplay those because we'll need to bring in, you know, those clients to even provide financial information too. And like I said, even though they're head of something, we'll all be doing sales. And yes, that sort of wraps up everything for my presentation. Hope you guys, or I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks.